Right, good evening, everyone. We're going to get started shortly, just setting up everything. Give me 1 second, and we are good to go. All right, there we go. All right, good evening, and welcome to another segment. Let me just hide this panel. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. And there we are. All right, just want to make sure it was set correctly on panel. All right, so welcome to another segment of our Awareness Wednesday Primetime. We're your host, Reggie and Victoria Flanagan, here in New Jersey. So welcome, you guys. Appreciate you joining us tonight. And we're going to have a great topic to cover. Not a long one, but a great one, especially for the ladies. All right. So before we get started, I'm going to pass this over to the urchin, our certified health coach, our very own Mrs. Victoria Flanagan, whom I always call as my better 7/8, because she's truly more than just a half to me. So with that, Victoria, take it away. Give me a statement on why this is an important platform for you.
Because somebody has to talk about it, family. We got to talk about it.
If you're going to be about it, you got to talk about it, right?
Yeah, come on.
That's what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing. Because with all that is going on around our country, around the world, as you all see it as well, there's a whole lot going on nowadays. But we got to still take care of self. We still got to take care of home. Still got to take care of us. We got to do that. It's so very important, especially right now, because today is not promised anymore. You never know what's going to happen. The next thing you turn around, you never ever know. But you want to be prepared mentally and physically and spiritually. You want to be prepared. And that's one reason why we do this platform. So let's go into our topic, which is serving God for the healthy mind, body, and spirit. And our scripture is always, beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth. That's 3 John 1 and 2. Our disclaimer, as always, the Power Couple of Health. This program offers health and nutritional information and is designed for educational purposes only. You should not rely on this information as a substitute for, nor does it replace professional medical or psychological advice, diagnose, or treatment. None of the statements made have been reviewed or approved by the FDA, Food and Drug Administration. We always speak about some products as well, nutritional products, so we do have a disclaimer for those. The products that we're going to speak about have not been evaluated by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. They're not designed to mitigate, treat, cure, or prevent any diseases, but all we do know is by our opinion, we have the best nutritional products on this side of heaven. As our partner, Minister Brenda Terrell, always states, that's her mantra, and I truly believe that. So with that, I'm going to pass the floor over to Ms. Victoria Flanagan, who's going to go into self-care and the importance of doing that. Ladies, this is for you. Take it away, Victoria.
Me too. You can get that fan over there
All
first.
right. Oh, self-care?
Self-care. Yeah, self-care is for everybody. It's called self.
No, for the women.
Self-care. There we go. It's self-care. Very, very important, family. You got to take that time out for yourself. You can't help anybody else until you take care of self first. I always say that. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Here we are for another Awareness Wednesday. Self-care, compassion. That is for us. Truly, truly for us.
So that's it.
It says our mission here is to empower, educate, inspire as many people as possible to love and enjoy life to the fullest. That's what this whole platform is for, to get you to the point where you just feel wonderful and you want to go out and you want to share as much as you possibly can with others. So my body is a gift. This temple is a gift. So just don't survive. We want to thrive every age of our lives. It's just something with every age of our life. We go through something. You keep living. My mama said, you keep living, keep breathing. You will go through something.
Yep.
So what every doctor's prescription should include should be self-care. Take some time out for you. You got to breathe in and know that you are loved. Truly, truly loved. You are wonderfully and giftedly made, beautifully made by our Creator. So nature heals the body, mind, and soul. Get out and walk. I went walking today. It felt so good because we've had so much rain here in Jersey, so much rain. So today was the first day the sun came out and I was out in it. I was getting mine. That's what I was telling Reggie. So including self-care in your daily routine, every single day, we have to. If you got to do a gratitude journal just to be thankful for the things that you have, because you got to remember somebody would love to be in your shoes.
That's true.
You got to just understand that. You might have a couple of bad days. You might feel, not your best, but somebody got it worse off than you. So you got to just thank your lucky stars that you are doing well. The authentic self, this is your authentic self, is the soul made visible. My business is not to remake myself, but make the absolute best of what God made.
Huh.
Like I said, he made a wonderful, he molded you just the way he wanted you to be, just for you. So you got to take care of that. That's God's creation. He's just letting you borrow it for a little while. He gonna want it back.
But you got to take care of it.
Exactly.
You can distort it a bit too.
Yeah, you can. So every day we're given a chance to embrace anew. Every single day, take a risk. Just get out and do something different. When was the last time you tried something different or did something different? We get a fresh new canvas every 24 hours. Every 24 hours. So it says in the Bible, in Matthew 7:7, ask and it shall be given to you. Seek and you shall find. Knock and it shall be opened unto you. Ask for what you want. You can ask for what you want. It's called manifestation, putting it out there. You don't know until you ask for it.
Law of attraction.
Law of attraction. That's that karma. What you put out going to come back, sure enough. So self-care, the practice of taking action to preserve the important, to improve one's own health. That's self-care. It means taking the time to do things that help you live well and improve both your physical health and your mental health. So important. That's why people going off. People are losing it left and right, family. Not taking enough time just to settle. Everybody wants everything really, really fast. We're living in a microwave society, but nothing is moving. So we have to do better. We truly, truly have to do better. So when we know better, we can do better. That's the truth. When we know better, we can do better. That's just the way it is. So when it comes to your mental health, self-care can help your marriage. It can help you manage stress. It can lower the risk of illnesses and increase your energy. It can help. That's mental health. Like we did mental health last
week.
month.
Oh, last month. Last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, last week was last month, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But mental health is real. It is real. If you watch the news, it's happening every single day. Parents turning on kids, kids turning on parents, people freaking out. It's just crazy. It's something in the air, I'm telling you. So it says self-care includes all the things that you do to take care of your well-being in these 4 key dimensions: your emotional health, your physical health, your psychological health, and your spiritual health. So you got to take care of all of those. You can't just do one without doing the others. You can't do the others without doing one of them. You got to just cover it all. You really do. So self-neglect, this is self-neglect. It can be as a result of brain injury, dementia, or mental illness. And it can be a result of any mental or physical illness, which has an effect on the person's physical abilities, energy level, attention and organizational skills, or motivation. That's just it, family. You got to find your why. Why are you here? What do you get up for in the morning? What lights your boat? What floats your boat? What makes you feel good?
That's so important.
Some people don't even know what makes them feel good.
Dr. Miles Monroe State, what's your purpose?
What is your
Everybody
purpose?
has a purpose, but what is yours?
And if it's something you want to do, get about doing it. Miles Monroe also said there's a lot of books in the cemetery that haven't been written. There's a lot of artists in the cemetery that died before they can get their artwork out. A lot of musicians that's in the cemetery. Nothing manifests because you didn't do anything with it. What is your talent and what are you going to do with what God gave you? Your gift to God's gift to you is life. Your gift to God is what you do with it. So you got to remember that. So one rule of self-care, whatever you choose to do should refuel you and not make you feel more stress or more anxiety. You should enjoy what you do. If you don't like what you're doing, change it. You can change it. We're not trees. You don't have to stay rooted in one place. You can get up and move if you want to.
You sure can.
If that job is really, really getting on your nerves, change your job.
Yeah, leave. Make like a tree and leave.
Your neighbor getting on your last nerve, pack your bags and get out of Dodge. Nobody should be living that miserable if you don't want to. Nobody should be stuck in any situation if that is not what you want. People are living under, what is it, duress. You got domestic abuse, you got everything, but people just, some women don't even want to go home at the end of the day. You got to deal with the kids, you got to deal with the husband. Some people rather stay at work. Is that what you really want to do? Why aren't you happy when you go home?
Right.
I love my house. I'd rather be here than any place else. But everybody doesn't live like that. That's why I said be grateful for what you got, because somebody would love to be in your
Absolutely,
shoes.
because there's always somebody worse off than you are.
Absolutely.
Remember that.
The mental health first aid curriculum, it lays out 3 types of self-care strategies: physical, mental, and emotional. Another word for self-care is self-nurturing. What do you do to nurture yourself? It involves taking deliberate actions to care for oneself, recharge, and maintain a healthy, balanced life. What do you do to recharge? You just hit the bed? Then you go to bed late? Do you go to bed early? Do you get those hours in that you need to reboot? A lot of people don't do that, family. They moving like robots. You could just wind them up in the back and just send them off. You're gonna do the same thing you did yesterday over and over and over and over again repetitively. And who wants to live like that?
Right.
Where's your excitement? What excites you? What lights you up during the day? You got to find that. Most popular for self-care is sleep. Do you get enough sleep? Good evening, pal. Good evening, Jacqueline. Do you get enough sleep during the day? Do you listening to music? Do you listen to soft, soothing music? Do you drink enough water? Do you relax during the day? Some people just run, and just never sit down and put your feet up. Or do you go for a walk? I try to get my walk in every day. But you got to do something that relieves stress. You got to do something that really lights you up. Do things that you enjoy.
That makes you feel good to the soul.
To the soul.
For sure.
Here's some daily self-care, mind, body, and soul. You got to take your artist products. That's a given. Off the top, right off the top, it says take your vitamins, take your artist products. Drink a glass of water. A lot of people are not drinking enough water. Water and healthy eating, it nurtures your soul. It nurtures your body. You're giving your body what it's asking for. So drink a glass of water. When you feel like you're hungry, you're not really hungry. Your body is
dehydrated,
thirsty.
maybe thirsty. Yeah.
There you go. Drink a glass of water. Practice mindful breathing. We talk about that a lot on this platform. The 4-7-8 breath. You breathe in through your nose on 4, you hold for 7, and you breathe out on 8. 4-7-8 breath. It's very, very relaxing. But make sure you're sitting down when you do it, because you can get a little lightheaded. But try doing that throughout the day. You know, go sit in your car, do it before you go home, do it after work. You can do it before you go into work to get yourself together. So practice mindful breathing. The next one is create a mantra for yourself. I am strong. I am beautiful. Some people have to give their whole self a whole pep talk before they leave in the morning. I am wonderful. I am smart. I'm tall. I'm beautiful. I'm creative. You got to do what you need to do to get yourself up and out the front door. Teach your children how to build their self-esteem up as well.
And Sean, watch some motivational pieces before you leave. Get your blood flowing, get you hyped, get you ready. That's right. I love that.
Accept an offer of help. A lot of people want to do everything on their own. I got it. But everybody needs a little help.
Yep.
So accept that help. You want it done right. So I'm going to do it right myself. If somebody's offering to give you a hand, take the hand.
Don't be afraid to ask.
Exactly. And I tell the single ladies, you've been doing things for so long, just let somebody love up on you. Let somebody pick up the tab or pick up another job off of you that you don't have to do. Take the garbage out or move this or do something else. Just lighten up a little bit. The next one is take a walk. or run or do some stretching to stay flexible and strong.
Good exercise.
We got to move, family. I'm
Weightlifting.
telling you, this is in every single report I do, morning, noon, and evening. We have got to move. You do not move it, you will lose it.
That's a fact.
And I'm telling you, when you lose it, it's going to be real hard to get that back.
It sure is.
Really hard to get that back. So if you got it, move it. When I say take care of yourself in your 30s, 40s, because in your 50s, your check engine light gonna come on.
Some of them coming on the 40s now.
I'm telling you, where your knees is going, now you got
check engine light is blinking.
Your eyes is going. You got to go get your eyes checked. And then your teeth is bothering. You got a toothache. Now your knees hurt. Now you got a backache. That's your check engine light coming on, letting you know that you're not a kid anymore. You're aging. You're growing up. You're getting some stripes under your belt.
That's what it is, some mileage.
Exactly. So that's why it's so important to keep it moving. You got to keep it moving for real. And then the other one is get a regular checkup. Get your regular checkups, preventive screenings. I was telling them this morning, I've been on a quest finding me new doctors because our insurance changed and my old doctor didn't take our insurance.
Right.
So I had to find all new doctors. Do y'all know what that is, trying to find all new doctors that you like? A primary doctor, a gynecologist, an eye doctor. You got to go through the whole shamil. Tomorrow I go for a mammogram. I got to schedule a colonoscopy. These are things that I usually do at the beginning of the year.
Right.
But since our insurance changed, now I didn't get it done. So I've been doing my research. I got catch up. I got to catch up on some things. So you got to do what you got to do to stay up on top of your maintenance. That's what Tyrone Jackson talked about this morning. Maintenance. So poor self-care. It can manifest in many different ways. It might mean not getting enough sleep, skipping some meals.
That's a big one.
For some people, eating a lot of junk food. And for others, it might involve engaging in harmful behaviors. Now you're doing some things you ain't got no business doing. You're drinking every weekend. You're taking drugs. You're dipping in this and you're dipping in that. You're sneaking out of the house on your husband. You do some harmful behaviors. What you do in the dark is going to come to the light.
Absolutely right.
That. And it can also manifest as neglecting personal hygiene as well. You could get so bad or so strung out on drugs, you're not even washing your behind. You don't want to get out of bed. You don't want to do nothing. You don't want to open the shades. All this plays, this is a mind thing. You don't stimulate your mind with something new, you'll get caught in that trap. You'll get stuck in the yuck. That's what I like to say. You'll get stuck in the yuck. And a lot of people get stuck there. So that's why it's so important just to keep it moving with momentum, they say, or not taking steps to manage chronic conditions. You're not getting those checkups, so you just letting that stuff manifest. Oh, I'll worry about that next month. I'll worry about that next month. Next month, it could be so much worse if you would have took care of it then.
Absolutely right.
So why is self-care so important? When you take time for yourself and give your body the food, the rest, and activities it needs, you will actually have more energy to meet the demand of daily life. What happened? Oh, okay. Of daily life. However unusual they might be, bringing more balance to your daily routine will help you be more productive and more resilient in your stressors. So that's why you have to take care of yourself. It's very important to give your body what it's asking for. Get the rest that it needs. Get out and do those activities that you love. So do that. It's a balance. It's a balance across the board. I have this board. It's called the Circles of Life. And on this board, it talks about all the things that we need to get in balance in order for you to have a strong, productive life. Yourself and your mate, or if you're by yourself, it's just an overall chart. It's called Circles of Life. You can look it up. It got spirituality, it got joy, it got finances, how you dealing with your finances. What do you do for fun? What do you like to do for fun? Home cooking, are you cooking for yourself? The circles of life. This is just life in general. You know, the kids be saying, oh, I can't wait till I get grown and get up out of this house. I said, if you can stay a kid as you
You
possibly
better stay
can.
that way.
You better stay that way. As soon as they get out there, they be saying, "Oh,
Oh,
y'all never told us about this. The
uh-huh.
bills, the bills gonna
It
keep
keep
coming
coming.
every
Yeah.
month." Yeah,
You know everything about nothing. See?
that's why I say, move out while you
Go
still
ahead.
know everything.
Exactly.
They think they know everything as
Uh-huh.
teenagers and young adults. My mother said, long as you blinking and breathing, you keep living,
You're gonna
life
have
going to teach you
it's gonna
some
and
things if
some
you don't
hard
listen.
lessons too.
If you don't listen to your
Yep.
parents, we just cutting you off at the path so you don't have to
Give me
go
a
through
rope. Go
what we
ahead.
went
Go
through.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, knock
Out.
stuff out. Go ahead.
Car insurance. Yeah, you got to pay that
Car
every month too.
payments.
Every
Uh-huh.
month. Rent every
Groceries.
month. Yeah, you
Uh-huh.
plan on eating every month.
That's right.
I'm telling
And
you.
then you have kids too. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
now you
yeah.
got another person you got to look
Uh-huh.
after. You
Oh
just
yeah.
have to hear some of them
I'm
conversations
telling you.
after they get out and get grown. I should have stayed at home. But with this economy that's going on right here, a lot of them might have to go home because it's just unaffordable for folks to really stretch it. I mean, to really pull it together with everything that's going on. So you got to buckle down. You got to buckle down. But if you're bringing some grown people into your house, you got to lay down some
Oh
rules.
yeah.
Got to lay down some rules. It's got
The
to
key
be a
word,
balance.
your house.
Exactly. You pay the cost to be the boss up in that
Mhm.
piece and stop carrying people who can walk. If they're able bodies, they got to earn their way. They got to earn their way, pay their way. So that's where we are on that. But life gonna be lifing. That's just life. So here's the value of self-care.
Pay
It
attention to this. It's very important.
empowers people to take their health and well-being into your own hands,
Mm-hmm.
giving them the incentive to improve their quality of life. It plays a key role in the prevention of certain conditions and improve recovery time
Mm-hmm.
when total prevention fails. It's a crucial part of well being at all stages of your life. Learn to look after yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Learn to look after yourself. And the longer you do that, the longer you'll have longevity for yourself. You got young parents that can't take care of themselves and now they have to move in with their children.
Mm-hmm.
It's the other way around. Some got the kids moving back in with the parents and some parents are moving in with the kids. It's just the times that we're living in. But you want to be an able body that you can take care of yourself. You don't want to be that dependent on somebody to take care of you. You don't want to have to wait on somebody to come and dress you or come and feed you or get you dressed in the morning. You want to be able to do that for yourself as long as you possibly
Absolutely
can.
do.
So that's part of self-care. That's being mobile, that's exercising and being flexible. You could brush your own teeth and comb your own hair. These
Mm-hmm.
things are very important and you don't miss them until they're gone. When you can't do for yourself, it's a hurting feeling. It's a hurting feeling. Mr. over here slammed his thumb in the car door by accident. And he come to find out that thumb is a very, very important
Oh, I
finger on
know it's
that hand
oh, I know it is. I always knew the thumb is the most important hand, but you don't realize it until you lose it.
until you can't use that
Yeah.
bad boy. Who's got to wash your back?
Mm-hmm.
How you wiping your butt? Think about
Mm-hmm.
these things, family.
You
That's
gotta
just
you
one
gotta figure it
finger.
out. Yeah. Exactly. Now then some people don't even have it,
That's true.
but they adapt. Some
They
don't have hands, but
but
they
they
adapt.
adapt.
Some don't
Exactly.
have arms or legs, but
They
they adapt.
adapt.
It
Exactly.
is that's the nature
But
of who
if
we
you
are.
can take care of yourself the way God made
Exactly.
you, the better it will be in the long
Absolutely
run.
right.
And we always talk about how your body can rebuild itself and reboot
Mm-hmm.
itself, but you got to give your body the proper nourishment to do that, to come back. So,
Absolutely right.
since we're talking about self care, mind, body, and soul, these are some ideas to kick off your self care routine. There's a couple of things that we're going to run down the list on some routine self care. Give yourself a pedicure or manicure. Do it to yourself if you can reach your toes in your hands. If you can't, go out and get your
Let somebody,
nails and
yeah,
toes
let
done.
somebody
Let
cheat on
somebody else
you.
pamper you
Yeah.
for a minute. Get in that massage chair. When you get a pedicure, they got those massage chairs that go up and down your back and the back of your neck and the whole. I go just for the massage chair. While I'm sitting in the chair, go ahead and do my feet. But Go get a pedicure or a manicure. The next one is read a book or a magazine for an hour. Just shut the world off for a minute, for an hour. Turn your phone off for an hour. Turn the TV off for an
Get
hour.
quiet with you.
Get a magazine or a book. Read 30 pages of a good book. Find a good book that's going to hold your interest. 30 pages a day. That's all. Sit on the porch. If you got a porch, go out and sit on the porch. Just sit. Just sit in quietness. Just be quiet. It's so much noise around us. We're not appreciating the quietness anymore. Sit on the porch and just sit. Marvel at what God has put around us and where he put things. I love trees. That's why I love walking in the woods. No two trees are the same. Just like people, no two people are the same. Look at all of these trees. And then some trees, after they have their wear and tear, they fall. They fall in the woods. And what they do, they turn into mulch and they just rebuild and grow back another tree. Just look at how God made this world. We're moving in it too fast. We're not paying attention. The next one is take a bubble bath with candles. Get you some really, really good candles, some good candles. I was talking about this morning.
Don't
get
get
you
them
some
cheap dollars.
right. Get you some soy candles and candles that don't have all them chemicals and all that stuff in it. They say when you blow out the candle smoke is supposed to be white and it's not supposed to leave a smell. That's how you know you got a good candle. Soy candles, look for natural candles. They do have them. If you blow out the candle and the smoke is black, that is a bad candle. That's them dollar store candles. So you don't want those. So look for natural soy candles. The next one is pick or buy a bouquet of flowers. Treat yourself to some flowers. I do it all the time. Go to Costco's, I'm picking up food. I'll get me a bouquet of flowers, put on my dining room table. Get you some fresh flowers. They make you feel good and they make your house smell wonderful. What is your favorite flower? Do you have a favorite flower? The next one is take a leisurely walk without a goal. Just go for a walk. Walk your neighborhood. See who's the new neighbors on the block and how many kids they got and if they pull in their garbage cans and how many cars in the driveway. You just being nosy, but just go for a walk. That's just me, y'all.
Yeah.
The next one is put on a homemade face mask. They got all these little masks.
There's a ton of them on site.
There's so many, but we got the yellow Lviv.
You got all that stuff in your kitchen right now.
Your yellow Lviv face mask. Absolutely. Put that on your face, let it tighten up a little bit, lay back and put some cucumbers over your eyes and relax for a minute. Hot sauce? No, it's not hot. No. But take care of your skin, family. Very important. You could do a coffee facial, the collagen coffee facial. Mix it with a little red Lviv and do a coffee facial for your face. It's excellent. It really is. I know I see that, Jacqueline. The next one is give yourself a binge watch your favorite shows. Get you some nice pajamas, get your snacks, get up on the couch and just binge watch all day. You just watching your favorite show over and over and over.
Or watch something funny. That's going to make you gut laugh. That's coming too. There you go. I know.
But watch your favorite shows. The next one is take a nap. When was the last time you took a nap in the middle of the day? Just set your timer now. That nap could turn into
that next day, right?
Could turn into Thursday. A nap should be no longer than
15, 20 minutes at most, right?
So set your watch so it can go off and wake you up and you can go on about your business.
John, say, sure, I go get my nap, sure.
We had a neighbor that would take a nap every single day. Older gentleman, and James do it too. James go in and take him a nap. Older gentlemen, they good for taking a nap. The next one is, where are we? Order in dinner. You don't have to cook every day. Order in dinner. You know, you can order the kids something, order yourself something and sit back and just relax. Go in your room, shut the door and enjoy your meal without the kids picking all in your food. What you got, Mom? What you got? Trying to eat your leftovers. But order in dinner for yourself. The next one is do something crafty, like coloring, knitting, sewing, crocheting, painting, something of that nature. Have the children cook. There you go. There you go. Mother's Day is coming. That's right. Absolutely. So get crafty. I know our daughters, Shantae and Brittany, both, they like coloring. They have adult coloring books out there. You can order and you can buy the coloring books that come with the coloring pencils. Very relaxing. So coloring is good. So go to the library, Barnes and Nobles, and just sit and read. That's why I was saying I love books. I love pages. I love the way the
The
pages
smell.
smell. I love the way the books smell, the old books with the new books. I just like books. I'm a nerd like that, but I like books. But go to the library. Library is free. You got kids going to college trying to get an education. You go right to the library and find everything you're looking for. You got all these college professors and all this stuff. Go right to the library. They got everything you're looking for.
Where should go to get that nice healthy banana nut
Banana
muffin?
nut muffin at Barnes
Barnes
and
and
Nobles.
Noble.
Go sit in the corner on the
And
floor and get you a good book. Bye. You have to look up. I gotta get up out of here. You look up and they closing. Excuse me, lady, but it's time to go. But I could stay in Barnes and Nobles all day. All day. I could stay in Barnes and Nobles. But find your little niche, your little quiet space. You can find a little niche around your house somewhere, your little space that you like to get up in and get quiet. The next one is watch some funny YouTube videos. That's what Mister was just saying.
Want to
Find
get a good laugh?
something funny
There's some funny stuff out there, boy.
and just
Gut laugh.
you crying, your stomach
Exactly.
hurting, like it crack you up. But
Mhm.
laughter does the body good. Laughter is good for the soul. So find things that make you laugh. We're not laughing enough anymore. They don't have all those sitcom shows that they used to have back in the day, like the Golden Girls and my Carol Burnett show. Would not miss Carol Burnett.
Because she crazy.
I'm telling you, everything be done when Carol Burnett come on. Don't ask me to do nothing. Carol Burnett is on. Who are you talking to? But she was my go-to person, Carol Burnett. She would have you in stitches. You would just laugh to you crazy. And she did all her own stunts, and she was just funny. Carol Burnett and I Love Lucy. Those were my girls. But find something really, really funny. It says, have a dance party with your favorite music. Turn your music up loud and dance like ain't nobody watching. Do your moves, do your swings.
Indeed.
Girl, get a pole if you have to.
Watch out there now.
Pull out some
Remember, it's
self-care. Try it. That pole dancing is extremely hard.
It's good exercise,
It's
though.
very good exercise. You can hold yourself up. Them girls deserve all that money that they get because that is very, very hard work. Hard work. But just dance, just have a dance party by yourself, whether it's jazz, it's pop, and whatever it is. You can play your R&B, you can do a slow dancing, but dance like nobody's watching. It's self-care. It's good for the soul. Good exercise as well. The next one is sit out in the grass and watch the stars. I was hugging trees today, y'all, in the park. But sit in the grass, that's getting grounded. Sit in the grass, sit up under trees. If you could get near big trees, sit up under a tree, sit in the grass or sit around trees. It's getting grounded. We get all of our energy from earth, from the source. So until you hug a tree or sit in the grass or kick your shoes off in the grass or walk on the beach, very, very therapeutic, and it's healing as well. So try it, family. Don't knock it till you try it. The next one is take a mental health day without feeling guilty. You might have to work every single day, but you could come up with something. I ain't coming in today. I'm going to movies.
Hey, you got sick time, personal time. Hey, I'm taking a day. You don't have to be sick.
Use your time.
Right.
I mean, you leave your time there until you need it. Because I would just work the whole winter and then I would take off the whole summer. Everybody be taking vacation days and you doing this and you doing that. And why you ain't never taken off? Don't even worry about it. But come June and July, Victoria was gone. Sun on both sides of the street. I'm out of here. You can't deny me my vacation because I filled in for everybody else while they was out. So I'm out. I'm out for the summer. That's the way I did it. It worked for me. All the years that I worked, I did it just like that. Didn't tell anybody my secrets, but it worked for me. Okay, so take a mental health day if you
and you deserve that. You got to do that once in a while.
There you go. The next one is sit in a coffee shop and enjoy it. I said this morning, you can take your own coffee. We got our own coffee. You can just ask for a cup of hot water.
Charge you $10, but you know, what's your cup?
Table, get your computer, or you could just people watch, profile, sit around and just
observe.
See how people are carrying through their day. I call it profiling. Mister say I'm always profiling somebody. I can sit and watch you for about 15 minutes. I can tell you all about yourself. Very, very good at it. The next one is try a new hobby. Get yourself a new hobby. I was saying I want to try pickleball. Tisa said she'll play with me.
She'll play with you.
But get yourself a new hobby. I got a brand new tennis racket in there,
That you
never
want to
pulled
do.
out either.
There's
I got
more,
a tennis racket
a little bit
and
more
balls
motion in that.
A little bit more
In
motion.
the tennis, yeah.
And they got the wall right there. I ain't even got to
Yeah.
go far before the week is out. Okay, so find yourself a new hobby. Go join a gym or get some exercise equipment. Get out in your yard, but do something that you like that's going to be beneficial for you. The next one is try yoga. Yoga, I was telling them this morning, yoga is hard, but it's very beneficial for your body and it's very relaxing. It's breathing that goes with yoga. If you can't bend the way they bend, they have yoga blocks. That's what the blocks are for. Beginner blocks, that's what they call them. So get you a yoga
And if
mat.
you haven't taken yoga, do a beginner's class.
You better stretch first too.
Stretch lab.
You're
That's
gonna
another one.
pop something that you might need in the morning. But yoga is very, very good, very relaxing. And you got 90, 80, and 90-year-olds still doing yoga. So it keeps them limber, it keeps them flexible, it keeps your blood flowing. It's just a wonderful thing. But start slow, like he said. The next one says cook breakfast for yourself before anybody else. You might have to get up an hour earlier. Get up and make your favorite breakfast before the family gets up, before you got to cook for the kids, before you got to send them off for school, or just get up and have you a good cup of Diaz de Leon coffee before the rest of the world wakes up and put all their breath in the air.
Right.
Because I like to get a cup of coffee and sit in the yard outside and listen to the birds. I mean, soon as the birds come up, 4 or 5 o'clock, I'm outside with a cup of coffee. I just like to listen to the birds. So do that. Just fix breakfast for yourself. The next one is sing to the top of your lungs in your car.
And you might not be able to hold a note in your hand, but sing anyway. It's you.
Nobody's going to hear
you. But you. Yeah.
But just sing to the top of your lungs.
I'm serious.
Know all the words.
But you sound like that record though.
You sound just like that record.
Who sang that song? Whitney Houston. Let him sing it.
But just try it, family.
Just try it for yourself.
Do it before you go to work and do it after work when you
in your car driving, all the windows up. Just gonna do what you gotta do.
And sing to the top of your lungs. The next one is go for a drive. This is self-care.
That's something I like.
Put on some good classic driving music and just get going. Get out of that. You don't even have to have a destination.
That smooth lounge jazz. Give it to me.
Make sure you got your easy pass in the window, nothing to slow you down. Keep on going. Just keep it moving. A nice long drive. That works wonders too.
A drive to nowhere. Just drive.
There you go. The next one is listen to your favorite podcast. There's some really good podcasts out there.
Yeah.
Michelle Obama and her brother got a good podcast. Haven't heard it yet, but I heard that it's a wonderful podcast. The next one is have a 20-minute stretching session.
There you go.
He was just talking about that. Now they have stretch labs. You can go and let them stretch you. Bend your leg behind your head and put your arm up under the other arm.
But you got to keep going.
Your head between your legs.
You got to keep going.
You got to just stretch. But you got to move, family. You really got to move these limbs. Got to move it.
Because as you get older and you're not using it, it's tightening. Those telomeres.
Telomeres are tighten up.
It makes it harder to get back.
Absolutely. The next one is go to the park and play. I like that one. Go to the park.
What you want to do in the backyard?
I know. But go to the park, get on the swings, and just be a kid for like 10, 15 minutes. I told Reggie, I have this group that I put together. It's called Queens of Enlightenment. The ladies meet the last Friday of every month. Once the weather breaks and it's nice outside, I want to have a play date. I mean, a real grown-up play date. Like we're all in our 50s and 60s, but I want to hopscotch. I want to double dutch. I got to skip it. I got jacks, patent ball, hula hoops, jump ropes. I just want to have a girls' play date in the yard. I absolutely cannot.
Okay, Miss Jacqueline, we got you.
All right, darling. But I can't wait to do that. Just a play date. I said, you gotta come and have
Blessings to you.
pigtails in your hair, a jumpsuit on, put your shorts on, gotta have a barrette somewhere in your hair. Just be a kid for a little while. I'm gonna serve ice cream, have popsicles, just like a kid again. When was the last time you did something fun like that without the grandkids? Our grandkids, he wants a what Link want? An obstacle course.
That's how
He
the
said
obstacle course.
obstacle course. He
Yeah.
wants to run an obstacle course. So I'm gonna put one together when he comes this
Yes, we
weekend.
are, Miss Lakeith. We're having fun right now. That's right. Those are some great suggestions. That's what she said.
We having too much fun.
Yeah, we having much fun.
Joker rabbit, ragged.
I love it. Let them run. Just run them. Just run.
Together.
Tires, ropes.
I'm gonna have them climbing everything. Chairs, lifting weights, pull that over.
Wet slides.
I got that. I got
downhill, uphill.
I got the bumper balls. You put the kids in, they get to bounce off each other.
And you see now, I watch it on YouTube. You can buy the portable what do you call it? The bouncy houses.
Oh yeah.
And own them yourself. Yeah, and it all got all the apparatus stuff.
That's like
all blown up.
What's the show?
What's that? Oh yeah.
What's the show
that you like?
I love this show. It's very challenging. You got to run across the ropes and pull this and pull that and
right.
That. The name of the show.
Think of it.
But they got bouncy houses like that for the kids. The next one is go for a swim. Just for fun, not for exercise, just for fun. Jump in the water. Get you a brand new bathing suit, stretch your stuff, and go for a swim.
Our tax lady, Elise Frost, she said, count me in for that play date.
The girls that I talk to, they can't wait to do it. Patting ball. When was the last time you patting ball? And I was good at that. That was my favorite toy.
You know what? How about this one? Here's a good one. Jackson ball. Here's a good one. When we were young, we used to, have water balloon fights.
Water balloon,
water guns.
Water guns.
We did that growing up. We took a bus ride with one of our partners who did a bus ride to Maryland. And one of the events, Crab Fest, and one of the events that they had set for us was the guys against the girls. We had a water gun fight and water balloon fight.
Talking about fun. Oh my God.
Man, let me tell you, people came there with backpacks of water. I mean, armed down with water balloons. They were tanks
on their back.
I had a tank.
Yeah, we had
the tanks. Yeah.
Bags with water
balloons already. Like a fort. I mean, it was, we had a great time on this nice big field. And we just had a good time.
We was dipping and dodging.
We had a good time.
But wait, after that, we had to get on the bus to go home. It was
freezing like a mug. It sure was. Ooh, yeah. Never forget it, though. Good time had by all. We sure did.
We got to bring that fun back. Just because you're grown don't mean you got to stop having fun.
Telling you.
Kids, for an example, if you have to, come on, let's go do this. Let's go do this. But we had a ball.
You're going to do some running, some racing up and down. No, you better be careful. Stretch first.
Slippy slide thing. You put the thing down and put the water on and you can slide all the way across. That thing is so long, we could slide from our backyard across the way to the next. Shoo! Can't wait for them to get here. So the next one was plan an extravagant vacation. That's what I had to break down this morning. Plan an extravagant vacation if you've never been on one. You could plan one with your partner. You could plan a girls' trip. You could plan a trip by yourself. But ladies, if you plan a girls' trip, this is a girl code that we grew up with as little girls. We go together, we stay together. We leave together. Yep. We go to the bathroom together. Nobody gets to go off by themselves. Nobody. Too many of these girls are coming up missing because they don't know the girl code.
Right.
You can't go off with that new guy that just bought you a couple of drinks or he just gonna walk you on the beach. These girls ain't never to be seen again. We go together, we leave together. If we go back to the room, you going back to the room. We'll see him in the morning at breakfast. We go together, we stay together. We come back together. That is a girl code I think we learned when we was about 9. Whatever you do as a group of girls, you stick together. This generation don't know nothing about, oh, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. I
Right.
got this,
Oh, they
I got
bold. They
that.
bad.
The guys get the girls so high or slip something in they drink
Right.
that, and the girls are never to be seen
Right.
again. They done drowned on the beach. This one got it was one I read a story, and this is horrible. One, it was a girl group. It was about four of them. They went on, y'all might have heard of this. I didn't share this morning, but it was a girl group. It was four girls that went to, I think it was Mexico. And the girls hooked up, they hooked up with some guys. So one of the girls had got up and went to the bathroom. She did not come back. So the girls went looking for her. She wasn't in there. So by a couple of days went by, they looked all over for her. They couldn't find her. So they had to come home. So on the way back, driving to the airport, they happened to look over in the car next to them. They were at the border. They said they were at the border, and they looked over at the car that was next to them. There's their girlfriend in that car. She was looking straight ahead. They was banging on the windows. They was trying to get out and get the car to stop to get their attention to get their girlfriend out that car. Come to find out, they got to the border, pulled the car over. The girl was dead. They pulled all of her body parts out and stuffed her body with drugs.
Mm.
They were smuggling drugs over the border
Through her body.
inside her body.
And made it look like she was
When I
sitting.
read that story, I said,
Wow.
that's it. That is it.
Wow.
You go together, you stay together, because you don't know what these people are capable of doing to you. You don't mean nothing to them. You just somebody they just met. You don't know what these people are capable of. All of them got arrested, of course, because the girl was dead and the whole 9 yards. The whole thing just went to shams. But I read that story just the other day, and I was like, this is crazy. And the summer's not even here yet. Got to be careful in these streets, ladies.
Remember
Gotta
the
be
girl
careful.
code.
Got to be careful. And then you got to know who you're traveling with. You look at the girl that the friends went off, and they beat this girl to death on vacation that she helped pay for their way over there. I don't even know what happened to that case, but they beat the girl to death. You know, they took her on vacation because they was jealous of her and beat her up to death. We got to be careful, family. So this is all about self-care, taking care of yourself. So again, when you planning that extravagant vacation, plan it well. Have you some extra cash. Don't put your passport down nowhere. You got to tape your passport to your back. Put it in your drawers or something. But you got to be careful these days. This is not the same old America that we were used to.
Yeah, it's not the
Things
same.
have changed. So just be
The
careful
world is different
when planning a vacation. Right now, nobody's flying because the planes is just acting crazy with all the delays and losing
outages,
power in the air and
still using old,
just be careful.
technology.
Family.
I mean, it's
Just
terrible.
be careful. The next one is to wear an outfit that makes you feel good. Put on them clothes. If it might be too tight, might be too big, put it on if it make you feel good anyway. But I said, get dressed up, going to the hotel somewhere and look at the bar and get you a drink and just relax. People watch again. The next one is declutter a spot in your house. You've been looking at that corner for the longest.
Or that closet.
Take that off your bucket list and just tackle it. Just get it done.
Right.
Self-care. Fix it once and for all. You don't even have to look at it again. Now, just remember, if you have not touched that stuff in about a month, you probably don't need it anyway. So get rid of it. Discard it. If it's sat over there for a month, 2 months, 3 months, you don't even know what's in that corner. So get rid of it. So declutter a spot in your house. The next one is write an annoying list and task it and take it off the list. Knock it out. Write down all the things you don't want to do, and one by one, just check it off the list. Get it done, 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 done. You ain't got to worry about it no more. The next one is bake yourself a dessert. This is self-care. Make your favorite dish. You don't eat it all the time, but make it for yourself. Next one is watch a sunrise or a sunset.
Those are very peaceful.
Don't post it. Don't take pictures of it. Just watch it. Watch the sun come up in the morning and watch the sun go down in the evening. When we went to Hawaii, that was the
most
best.
Beautiful sunsets
the
ever.
beautiful thing you have ever seen is a sunset.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. And how fast it happens. Y'all think it's really slow. It's not that slow, it's really fast. If you blink real twice,
You
you
miss
miss
it.
it. The next one is have a picnic. Picnic for yourself. I just told Reggie when we pull out our bikes to go bike ride, I got a book bag that
Yeah.
go on my back. It's a whole picnic set.
Cups,
Plates, wine,
plates, everything.
everything.
It's like,
It's a book bag. Put
mhm,
it on your back. We're going for a picnic. Pack some fruit, get a bottle of wine, ride our bikes, find a
mhm.
nice little spot, sit down and have a picnic. The next one is go to bed early and sleep late.
Yeah, sleep until you wake up on your own and not an alarm clock waking you up.
Exactly. Just go to
Yeah.
bed early. You don't have to stay up until 10 o'clock. If you feel like going to bed at 8:30, go to bed at 8:30.
Yeah.
Shut everything down, clean up the kitchen, shut it down, and go to bed. And then sleep late. Don't set your clock for every single thing. I know some people got to go to work, but if you don't have to go to work, don't set that clock.
Right.
I was saying our calls we do in the morning, all these things are recorded. You can go back and listen to that. One day, it's not going to hurt you. So go to bed early or sleep late if you can.
Mhm.
Give your body that rest that it's asking for so badly. The next one is research something that interests you.
Mhm.
What interests you? What are you excited about? Research it. You really might like it. Get into it and check several sources. You might find out something you
Mhm.
really didn't know.
Mhm.
The next one is edit who you follow on social media. This is a big one, family.
Purge time.
A good rainy day, go through your cell phone, go through your likes, go through your what you call it, your people that your friends. If they haven't said hi or purchased anything from you or just check in on you, see how you're doing, delete. Delete. Clear up your phone for new family and friends. So do that. Next one, go to a museum. You better hurry up and go because they're
Mhm.
closing all of our museums. So really, really get going on our museums. So you definitely want to do that. The next one is get a massage. That's a really good
That's
one.
a big one. If you have never had one,
Treat yourself to a
treat yourself to
massage.
one.
That's very relaxing,
Mhm.
very therapeutic. Get a deep tissue massage where they
Mhm.
down to the cellular level. Where you can feel it in your
Boom.
groin, in your groin area, in your bones. But treat yourself to a wonderful massage. Spend time in your garden. That can be very relaxing for some. I love that. Take time and do your hair and makeup.
Mhm.
Fix your face up and see what you look like if you put on some eyelashes and try a different hairstyle. Write a letter to an old friend if you haven't heard from them. You don't want to talk to them because they could probably get lengthy and
Mhm.
tell you all their business and da da da. Write a letter. You don't have to hear all of that. Just checking on you, see how you're doing. The families, everybody's good here. We hope everything is all as well with you. Just write a letter, send it off. Write down 10 things that you're grateful for. We talked
There you
about that
go.
at the top of the
Mhm.
hour.
Mhm.
Write down 10 things that you are grateful for. Stop complaining so much because, like I said, somebody would love to be in your shoes. Be grateful, thankful, and blessed for what you have because it could be a whole lot worse. The next one is say no to somebody. That's a big one, family, and I don't have a problem with saying it. Nope, not doing it. Not today. Nope, no. So try it. The next one is meditate. I said there's so many things on YouTube. You can pull up guided meditation. They'll breathe you through it, walk you through it, get you a good pillow, get quiet somewhere, do some guided meditation. The next one is exercise. We always talking about exercise. Move, move, move. Movement is medicine. So stay limber and flexible. The next one is say a prayer for yourself. Somebody's put that in the chat this morning. Pray over yourself. Good
Mhm.
stuff. Speak life over yourself. You should do that first thing in the morning. Thank God for waking you up and say a prayer for yourself in the morning. The next one, this came from Tyrone Jackson. All living things need maintenance. You living and breathing, right? You need maintenance. So do a little maintenance on yourself if need be. And then the next one, just learn how to dream again. Sit back and
Mhm.
dream again. What did you
Mhm.
want to be when you grew up? Try that. Try. Why haven't you done that? Reach out to somebody. Just dream. I'm just saying, be a kid again.
Mhm.
Dream big. manifestation, do your vision boards, do what you need to do.
And there's so many, many more.
It's so
It
much
really
that
is.
you can go through.
Mhm.
Self-care is just that, family. It's for self. So take care of yourself because nobody can do it better than you can do it. And that's what this whole topic tonight was, because Mother's Day is Sunday. Some people still have your mothers. Take care of your mother. You only get one. We don't have our mothers anymore. They're with us up here in spirit, but they're not living and breathing where we could
Mhm.
give them a hug and I could polish my mother's fingernails like
Right,
I
as you
used to
do on
do every
Mother's Day.
Friday.
Mhm.
But if you have your mother, cherish your mother. Cherish your mom. Treat her well.
Mhm.
Treat her well. Love thy parents. Okay.
That's for
So
sure.
that's what we have. And then here in this company that we have, in the beginning, the first thing on the list was take your vitamins, take your supplements. We have something to nourish our bodies. This is self care. We do this daily, self care. These are supplements for your well being. We have healthy coffees. We have shakes. We have meal replacements. We have a detox. We have something for high in antioxidants, always high in antioxidants. We have greens that you don't have to eat your greens, you can take your greens. We have omegas. We have something for your memory. You see all these commercials on TV for things for your memory. We have something for our memory as well. We have something for your joints. If as we're aging, your joints, you got to take care of your joints. That's our coral calcium. We have a pure noni for pain. Anybody's going through any pain, knee pain, back
Mhm.
pain, pure noni. We have cran aloe. This is a natural diuretic, a cran aloe. Then we have healthy coffees. Where do you go to have a healthy cup of coffee? We
Exactly.
got healthy coffee. We got
And they taste
coffee
really,
for
really
your
good.
skin, collagen coffee for
Mhm.
your skin to keep it tight and right. We also have a weight loss coffee. We can drink coffee and lose
Mhm.
weight. Then our newest coffee is our 7-in-1. It's all healthy mushrooms. It's in a coffee. Don't taste nothing
Mhm.
like mushrooms. I
Nope,
mean,
it
this
sure
is a
doesn't.
well equipped coffee, and it's healthy coffee. Coffees are less than 1% caffeine, so you can drink a cup of coffee and go to bed, get a
Mhm.
good night's sleep.
Mhm.
But all of these are nutritional supplements for your well being. Take care of your insides will take care of your outsides. We've been in the company going on
Six,
17 years,
16 years on 16.
16 years now. And these are the best products that we've come across. And I've researched a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff. We got the best stuff on the market. And I say, if you're here in our company, artists, you're at the right place at the right time with what we have. You can't go wrong with anything that we have. We got a
Anything.
vitamin, antioxidant, something to help you go to the bathroom. We got a detox, and we got our green Lviv, a daily detox. The
Mhm.
kids could take our products. Grandma could take our products. We got something for absolutely everybody. Shield down there, that's our immune booster. That came out when the COVID-19 came out. The company come out with something that can help build our immune system.
Mhm.
So we got exactly everything that your body is
Everything.
looking for.
I think
So,
about it. It
so
was
this is part of self-care.
exactly, you think about what you may have, an issue, you can build a package that's designed for you. You maybe want more energy, maybe you want more libido, maybe you want to lower your blood pressure,
There
maybe you
you
want,
go.
whatever it is that you want, we have products that can build a kit, a package for that issue that can help you with that.
And they work,
And they
family.
work. Yeah,
They work.
you got to hear some of the testimonies on these
So that's
products.
with our mind, body, and soul. Self-care is
Mhm.
very, very important. Take care of yourself, family. This is the only body that you have to
That's
live
right.
in. So take care of
And you're
it.
only in it for a short period.
I'm
Remember
telling
that.
you, God just loaned it to
That's
you in
right.
one loan.
That's right. So
So
take care of
take
what
care
you
of
can.
yourself. Absolutely. So that's what I have for tonight. That is going to complete our report for tonight on self-care. Next week, we are talking about arthritis. This is Arthritis Awareness Month. This
Mhm.
is also Lupus Awareness Month. We're going to pull up lupus and bring that back for the month of May. Then they were talking about Older Americans Month too. So I'll do something on aging well. So I got something planned for the rest of the month. So Gotta be here to get it, family. So that's
Indeed.
what we have for this evening. We want to thank you again for being here.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
This is recorded. You can definitely share this out, but find something that lights you up and get about doing it. That's it.
Do that. Make that a commitment this week to make that happen for yourself. You deserve it. Take care of yourself and just have fun doing it.
We getting ready to go have some fun right now.
Yes, we are.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
You
We didn't
ready?
even bring our beverages
Oh, we
in
sure
here
did.
today. Okay.
You're fired.
We got our juice in it. That's your job. You fired. Everything.
I'm the tech and I set up all the mics and stuff.
Check.
Don't worry
check
about it. We're
one,
gonna have fun.
check 1, 2.
We're all
I'm
good.
missing my beverage.
I'll get right on it.
Okay.
All right.
Good night, fam. Good night.
As always, we appreciate you joining us tonight on our Awareness Wednesday. Again, we'll be back next Wednesday. Who are you going to bring with you? Invite somebody to the platform. Let's make it happen. Increase the numbers a little bit because next week is another week. If you're here to see it, let's make it happen and build on it. Okay. And with that being said, I just want to say again, thank you. And remember, we love you and there's nothing you can do about it. Nah. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next Wednesday on Awareness Wednesday. Bye for now.
All right. Good night, fam.
Love you guys to life. You are appreciated.
Self-care is very important.
Oh, good. Short again. There it is.
Self-care is very important.
There it is. Okay.